Children in need this year and you're waiting for Toys for Tots to pick them up, you are not alone. A local business has toys that are collecting dust and they want to know what the deal is. First Alert 6, Joe Harris joins us live from the studio now. Joe, what seems to be the holdup in getting those toys delivered?
Jacqueline, good intentions may be the reason behind this delay, and Toys for Tots organizers say it's going to take some time to gather all donations because of that. Omaha Insurance Services says it's collected donations for Toys for Tots for several years.
We go down to their facility and pick up the empty boxes, and then when they get full, we contact them and they pick them up normally.
But he says this year, the toys that have been left in their drop boxes have been sitting in his office for several weeks, waiting to be picked up.
There was an explanation that they would be picking up the toys, but never a specific date or time.
Essentially, what we ran into was just not being able to, I guess at this point, pick up all the boxes.
Gunnery Sergeant Raymond Garay is the Omaha campaign coordinator for the Marine Corps Toys for Tots Foundation. He says he grew the campaign this year to serve more than 200,000 kids, which he says is up from around 150,000 last year. So he expanded the area they collect toys from to an additional 60 communities, including Kearney. But that came with some growing pains for his 5-person team.
It's very difficult for us to be able to provide the logistical support in order to pick up all these drop site locations. Just between us, we've traveled over 22,000 miles all put together, picking up in different locations across the state. And that's not including with the assistance of 2 men and a truck.
He says they have more than 600 drop site boxes across the state, and they've collected more than 400 of them so far. And their goal is to have all toys collected by the end of next week. But they're hoping local participating organizations know they can also drop their toy collections off at their warehouse on MCC's North Campus. Smedlin says in order to participate again next year, he'd like to see some guidance.
It'd be nice to know date and time so we'll be ready for them.
Now, Garay says this doesn't necessarily mean it will take longer for toys to get to kids. He was able to buy them toys with the monetary donations from the community. He hopes the program expands to an even larger area next year, but that it would make it easier if people volunteered to help them avoid a situation like this. In the studio, Joe Harris, First Alert.